Okay, hi, this is me again. Well, in the previous video, I show you all the specs, all the features on this bass, etc, etc, and now I just want to show you how many sounds we can get from this bass with just one pickup, a volume, tone, and it's completely passive. But for a little help, we run this bass through an EQ pedal before it hits the interface. So bass, EQ pedal, and interface, and nothing in between. No post processing, no nothing. Just I want to show you what kind of sound you can get with the bass. If you want to hear what the bass sounds like in a context of backing tracks or covers, you can visit my Instagram. You can check the link below. Okay, just quick run through the electronics of the bass. It's got a Wilkinson humbucker, a bass pickup, soft bar pickup, a volume, and tone. I didn't know exactly what the value of the capacitor, but probably around 22 microfarad. I don't know. You can modify it as you want, but this one I think is pretty usable. And you got volume and tone controls, and the tone controls is also a push pull. So it's goes from series in the down position, and in up position it goes to parallel. Okay, so right now we hear the bass, just the bass, without the EQ pedal. You will turn on the EQ pedal later, so you can hear how it sounds. So now we hear the bass in series, volume all the way up and the tone all the way up. So as you can hear, there is some clacking sounds from the string goes into the microphone. It makes it sounds like a upright bass. Like that. Now let's turn off the microphone and hear just the bass. So that's the bass sound in series. And we try first turning the tone control completely off. Probably this is my favorite sound. Now, as you can see, it's pretty subtle, but you can hear the highs is getting rolled off. To be honest, I think this is a pretty good direct sound for this bass. It sounds pretty good to me. I like this kind of sound with the tone control all the way off. If we slowly bring back the tone control, so get the attack. So it's pretty subtle, but I'll show you how it sounds when we use the EQ pedal. But now let's try the parallel mode on the humbucker. Pull the tone control up, and this volume all the way up, and the tone control all the way up in parallel mode. So it's a lot brighter. Let's try here in the series just for comparison. This series with tone control all the way up. Now it's parallel with tone control all the way up. So it sounds very usable, and dare I say it sounds a little more pronounced. It's probably cutting through because it strangely has little more mids. And also I was kind of surprised in a good way because the volume difference between the series and the parallel. That is series, by the way. There is not much of a volume jump, so it's a very good sound if you go just direct to the mixer using direct box. So it's I think where you have 2 preset sounds you can use according to your needs. And now let's try using it with the EQ pedal. Okay, right now in the pedal I turned down the 10K 4.5, 800 is probably half the way, 500 is all the way off, a little bit of 400, a little bit of 120 past noon, and the 60 Hz is not too much because it's very boomy. So let's hear what it sounds with the pedal engage, with the EQ pedal engage. So it's got more amp-like tone. Okay, just to remind you, that is a series mode, tone control all the way up, volume all the way up. Sounds pretty good to me. So it's got I don't know if in between of a Music Man bass sound in series and jazz bass. Probably I'm wrong though. So it's got more bottom end from the added 120 boost on the pedal, the EQ pedal. So just for the kicks, let's try it in parallel mode. Probably a little out of tune here. That's parallel. This is series. Now it's parallel. So you hear a lot more volume difference when you're using through a EQ pedal or probably other preamp or other effects. So just keep that in mind. Again in series, in parallel. So you got that Jacko tone, I guess. That's its parallel mode with the EQ pedal. Now it gets more interesting if we use the series mode but the tone control all the way off. Here it sounds like how it sounds so juicy, so woolly, very a lot of low end, not much, probably a little bit of mids. Can bring back the tone control a little bit until the highs come out. So use that when you need a lot of low end for whatever purpose. When you need low end, you probably in a reggae cover band. Imagine that sound. So it sounds pretty cool to me. Now let's try again with the tone control all the way off, but in parallel mode. Even more Jacko tone. So in the parallel mode, the tone control sweep is a lot more drastic than the series mode. That is parallel with tone control. This is parallel with tone control all the way up. Now we tone it down full. So as you can see, there is quite a lot of sound you can get from this configuration with just volume, tone, push pull, and series parallel mode. And when you run it through a preamp or other effects pedal, you probably get more variation. I think you can experiment more, especially if you're using some kind of digital effects. You can manipulate the sound. You probably use that split signal and do different kind of things with crossover. You can do whatever you want. Okay, for the next part, to really understand how it sounds, we use a backing track, and let's play along backing track. And I now mute all my microphones, so you're just hearing the bass and the backing track. And I use the backing track. My favorite backing track is from Music Jam Tracks. You can find a lot of jam tracks to practice with or to play with, to jam with. This is one of my favorite channel. You probably want to check that out too. So let's turn off the mic and let's play some backing track, shall we? Okay, so this one is in series mode, tone control all the way up. So let's find something more reggae-ish, just to explore that deep low end we can get from this bass. So that's how it sounds with the backing track. I hope you can understand it a little bit better. You can understand how the bass fits in the mix with the backing track. So yeah, I think this is a pretty fun instrument. Sounds pretty good. Just as the previous video mentioned, because this is short scale and I tend to use slide string, so this is very comfortable for me. And although the action is still pretty high, but you know, because the string extension is much less, it's not really hard to play. It's in fact very fun to play. And also the B string sounds pretty good, I think. This is the B string, low B of course, without much sustain, but you can fix that with a compressor pedal or compressor presets on your multi-effects. But it's enough in a way. And with the EQ pedal on, it sounds even better. It's loud. So yeah, I think it sounds pretty good. I would suggest you use some kind of preamp pedal or EQ pedal after the bass, so you can get a little more punch or a little more low end. But even sounds direct, it's not that bad. I think it's had plenty bottom end, but probably just a little too much mid range, in my opinion. But overall, it sounds pretty good to me. So yeah, I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoy this video, and not apologize, but as you know that my setup right now is not that very professional. Hopefully as we get along, we can get more decent equipment. If you want to support me, you can find the link in my description. Okay, see you later in the next video. God bless you and hope you have a good day. Cheers.